You were telling me that you got a few quotes from other companies, right? Now,
That's right.
you were telling me Freeway,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and they gave you roughly what, you said 40 or 50?
That's right.
$45, okay. And you also went to Adriana's as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave you what?
$50?
$50 a month, okay. Now, I haven't given you anything. Okay?
At least not yet.
Not yet. Okay, now, before I give you an option, I want to give you a bit of information, okay? Now, the most important factor for me is to educate you as far as how every agency works, okay? Now, the majority of the agencies, they're going to give you any type of information, whatever you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard that phrase? Have you know,
Yeah.
whatever you want to hear. That's what they're going to give you. Why? Because you're not ready to make a decision. Now, we work with 70 different companies, okay? And realistically, we don't have anything within $45 or $50. So, my conclusion, they gave you something wrong. They just gave you something just to keep you interested, okay? Now, we work with 70 different companies. Freeway, just so you know, they work with roughly about 25 to 30 companies, and matter of fact, Adriana's offers something similar. Now, Freeway is one of the largest agencies in the state of California, and Adriana's is probably the second. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you're curious. You're probably going to ask me, how could we have there's no logic in us offering 70 different companies when Freeway, which is the largest agency, only offers 25 or 30.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little,
A little fishy.
tricky, okay? Now, let me tell you the reality of the situation. When you get to a point where let's say for example as a business, Freeway, they've established a name. Okay, so they have the luxury of choosing the companies that they want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Sounds good.
It's like just imagine what's it called? Just a bucket full of options. Okay, and you have 100 different companies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say for example, as a business, we've been in business for a couple of years. For us to be competitive, we need to use every resource that we could possibly have, every company that's available for us. So for us, even though there's over 100 companies in the state of California, the most that we have available are 70. So we're technically using the 70 companies that we have available. We have the option to choose them if we need to choose them. Does that make sense? We don't have the luxury of choosing only 20 out of, let's say, 100. Let's say, for example, Freeway and Adriana's, they should have access to at least minimum of 100 companies. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
meaning they could choose any company that they want. But now they go based on the companies that they want to choose. So instead of them choosing 100, they're only going to choose anywhere from 20 to 30 companies.
That makes sense.
Maybe the relationship that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe there's a reason behind it. But the thing that I can guarantee you, they don't mind losing business because they're generating so much business. Does it make sense? You're not a customer to them anymore. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You're just a number. That's all. That's all it is. Every customer to a large corporation, it doesn't matter what type of business. Let's say, for example, Walmart. Do you really think, even though they're really good on service and they have probably one of the largest corporation in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you really think they care about customers?
No.
Not to the extent, right? You're just a number. Versus a small company that maybe they've been in business for 2 to 3 years. Maybe they work, based on their what's it called? Their neighborhood, for example. They're gonna care about their customers a lot more because they interact with customers. Okay, they don't have the luxury of choosing who to insure. Let's say, as far as Freeway and Adriana's, the $25 to $30. This is something that's not realistic. Okay, they're giving you a number that's not realistic. Now, as soon as you walk back into the office, they're going to give you the exact number. Most likely, they're going to give you the lowest out of 25 to 30. So if you think about it, 70 different companies versus 25. Who has more options? We do, of course. And see that once again, the reason. Let me re-emphasize on this. The reason why we work with so many companies because we don't pick and choose. Does it make sense? We value our customers and we want to be competitive. So if we have the option of having 70 different companies, we're going to put them on our system and we're going to use every single one of them. Okay, so if you continue to shop around, you're technically going to be wasting your time. Okay, because 25 to 30, sorry, $45, $50 a month is not going to be possible. Okay, and obviously we work with more companies than both of them. put together. Okay?
Okay.